Hey guys, today we're at WLC Classics, a big car meet that's going on here in West London. This is their opening meet of the season. Actually, it's been a long time coming. The music is pumping, there's lots of cars here already, lots of people here. So we go and interview a few people.
Yeah, let's go do it.
It's gonna be fun. We'll catch a few people, we'll talk to a few people, find out what the event is about, take a look at a few cars. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Let's go.
Brown car guy. A brown car guy. Brown car guy.
So I'm here with the organizers of this event, Jazz and Jazz Jr. Hi guys, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Now this event, you tried to do it twice before. What happened?
The heavens opened up twice, and to be honest, we thought today, put the date in, and luckily we were checking the weather all the time, but we thought it's got to be a goer, whatever happens. Yeah. And luckily, it's sunshine on us today.
It's been a beautiful day actually,
100%.
and I missed the last year. I was really looking forward to them, and then I saw on your Instagram it was raining and raining. I was like, oh, it's not happening, right?
I know.
So tell me about WLC. How long has it been going? What's the motivation behind it?
I think it's been going for what, since 2020? 2020, and it's just a passion of cars,
So
really.
hang on, you started a car club in the middle of the pandemic.
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah, we did that.
I mean, we done our first meet, running meet, just to put it on Facebook, and we had 300 cars turn up there. So from there, just thought, look, the demand was there, the passion was for everyone, and getting the whole community together. Yeah. It was just unbelievable. And from there,
I think particularly after the pandemic, people were very keen to get out and meet each other again, weren't they?
It was actually crazy. People were like, oh, they wanted to get together, they haven't seen each other for ages, and the best way to do it is with cars and get the community together.
Yeah, definitely. And did you have anything like this before? I mean, how did you create the community in the first place?
To be honest, like Cardio Scooty is one of our partners, Rod Sanger, and he asked us to come and do a breakfast meet there at his base, and from there it really, I mean, a lot of our people are from West London, so but the community there was so tight that we shut it down. It was packed, and the cars were parked outside the main road, and we had a good turnout. And then from there it went then we did another one there, Christmas one. We did. The same year, we went 2 in the year, and same again. We had a curry night there.
Right.
First one to do the curry night there, and we actually smashed it. It was wicked.
This is very interesting because I mean, I'm the brown car guy. There's definitely a brown car guy feel to these events. It's not deliberate, but it just kind of happens, right?
100%.
It does.
100%. I mean, look, as you see today, there's people.
But you got Samosa Man as well.
Yes, and then you got all people from all walks of life. You got boys from Southampton there, the RS Cosworths, and I appreciate them coming down, taking time, and as I said, it's one of those things, and we love it. We love it.
And what's the plans going forward? Have you got more events lined up for this year?
Yeah, so we're going to do our show and shine, which is on the 16th of July. We've done one in Stoke Poges last year, and it's going to happen again this year as well. So this one's going to be a big.
We had about 650 cars, about 3,000 people. This year we expect about 1,000 cars, and obviously Sting is our partner as well. And
it's nice to keep it calm and relaxed though in this sort of place, and the weather's nice and it's holding out, and people are actually bringing the animals, as you can see.
It's interesting that you say about keeping it calm and relaxed. I mean, I've had experience of organizing events as well, and one of the real worries is people misbehaving. How do you control that?
Well, we've always put it out there. There'll be no misbehaving.
We're lucky, Shaz. We've been very lucky that we've had no incidents, and everyone's can behave themselves. And for those sort of fun, it's a time and place for that sort of. Here it's a static meet, and that's what it's all about. Static. You go anywhere else on a track, do what you want. But here you got health and safety. You got kids walking around. You got So it's. But lucky, as you said, but we'd be lucky. We've had no incidents. We'd never had to pull no one up really on it, so exactly. Do you know what I mean?
And West London Classics, is it a formal club or can anybody join? Is it just a Facebook and Instagram page?
It's a private group, but anyone can join. Anyone can join, like you can recommend someone, like, you know what I mean? Come and join West London Classics, and it's been a well-organised club. We don't tolerate nothing, no rubbish. It's car influence. No, if someone starts posting something, we try to decline it because it is a car-related page. But apart from that, it's going quite well.
And do you think that ULEZ is going to have an impact on your forthcoming event?
Well, I don't think it will. I mean, some of these cars you see here today, they're just normally weekend pride and joys, so people just want to take them out for a quick spin if they wanted to. So I don't think it'll have an impact for us.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, if you've got a classic car, it's worth a bit of money, so it's not your daily car. And okay, if you have to pay £12.50, it's not going to break the bank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In some places, yes, but then again, if you got one of those cars, you could afford. Don't get me wrong, but you could afford to take it out for once in a while.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy if I had to pay. I'll be happy to pay. Do you know what I mean? Smiles for smiles, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's priceless at the end of the day.
Yeah. I use mine more than once a week though. I use mine quite often.
Yours is a daily though, isn't it?
Mine is pretty much a daily actually. Yeah.
and it's doing well, Shaz. It's doing well.
Thank you guys. Thank you for organising this event. Thank you for inviting me. It's absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Thank you very much. Great
Thank
to see
you.
you again, mate.
Cheers.
Take care.
My name's Rocky.
Tell us about your car.
Well, it's my Lamborghini Huracan Performante. Bought it about 3 years ago. They're quite special, these Performantes. They're quite lightweight. And it's twin turboed, so it's got a few modifications on it. It's got a Boost Logic twin turbo kit, which is plated in 24 karat gold, with a 24 karat gold plated exhaust, crash bar just for a bit of detail, wrapped in tech wrap, full cream developments body kit on the car, and it's about 1,600 horsepower.
What made you choose the color design?
Purple. I've been into purple for a long time now. I am straight, but yeah, my GTR was still is purple. The R35, which was about 2,000 horsepower, so I kept the purple theme to go with the purple Lamborghini as well.
What about the gold?
Gold, we've done something a little bit different. There are other big build Lamborghinis in the UK now. One is my business partner Buzz's. His about 2,000 horsepower, so he's got all the power. I haven't got as much, so I thought, how do I outshine him a little bit? And just to piss him off, I just plated it in 24 karat gold.
Purple looks really nice.
Thank you,
I
thank
love
you.
it.
It's a tech wrap, satin metallic grape, I believe it is. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's a tech wrap. Awesome wrap, done by Cream Developments, done really well as well. But very soon it will be coming off. The car will be going back to black. It's Nero Helene underneath. So yeah, with the gold details on black, that's the next look. It should be with new wheels, new colour, and a new stance in about a month's time. Inside it's totally standard. As the Performante comes, it's got the comfort seats. So the Lamborghini Performante comes with two options. One's a bucket seat, which is a carbon seat, very uncomfortable to sit in, looks nice though. So one thing important for me when I was buying a Huracan Performante was three things. It has to have cruise control, which this one has. That's what we can change the maps on the fly while we're driving. It's got to have comfort seats because I'm a little bit healthy. Had a few burgers in my time. And thirdly, it had to have the Navi wheels, which is the 5-star. I don't like the centre locks. So that's it. Yeah, the interior is pretty much standard. It's all Alcantara, red stitching from Lamborghini as standard.
What's your favourite thing about the car?
My favourite thing about the car is probably right now the twin turbo kit. Actually, it changes the drive completely, takes it from a 600 horsepower car, adds another 1,000 horsepower, stock engine, stock gearbox by the way. It's a twin turbo kit bolted on with a Motec ECU. So yeah, it's a twin turbo kit. It completely changes the drive. It's an absolute missile. Well, the next project's going to be a McLaren 720S, which I'm sort of kickstarting very soon now. And ultimately the next car now is going to be an 812 Superfast.
Do you come to these events often?
Yeah, I mean West London Classics are very good friends of mine. So you've got Jazz and you've got Bala as well. They run it father and son. Awesome
I
atmosphere.
believe it, it's Rocky Bartel. This guy is a legend in the car scene.
And this guy, he runs Petrol Hedonism, one of my old mates, top guy. And if you've ever heard of Sharnbrook in the UK, he was the man behind it. And honestly, one of the nicest guys on the scene. And he's come here just to see me today, none of you guys.
What's special about these events?
About these events, it's more about the social than it is about the cars, funny enough. So the vibe at these events is immaculate. I've been in car shows all my life. I mean, most of my life. And generally speaking, when you get to sort of the bigger car shows, there is a little bit of animosity, there's competition. But we do it for the vibe. We do it for the family feel. And this West London Classic shows, they've always got this particular family feel about it. Everyone's friendly here. So although today's a small meet, we've done a monumental meet with them in August. It is a fantastic club to join. So West London Classics, get on Facebook, follow them. You don't have to have a classic. I've got a couple, which is why I'm in. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, every car around here is not a classic today. So if you've got a car and you want that family vibe, a club that's a little bit different, West London Classics.
Who do we have here?
Chiro Ciampi, petrolhedonism.club here at the West London Classics event. Loving it.
Tell us about your cars.
Alright, so today we brought down our GT4 CS. This is a Petrol Hedonism promo car. It's been rebuilt after we blew up the original Cayman 3.4S engine with a GT3 race spec engine. Got a GT4 body kit. It's a track ready, road legal monster. But today I drove my 1974 450 SLC V8, which I say has been gangster modded. We took it off the road for about 8 months and we did this to it, and because it's the SLC, it's quite rare. You see a lot of SLs. This is a foot longer, really well balanced. They use these for rallying, and yeah, just absolutely love it, and it fits in with the cars in the scene here today.
What year are they made in?
What, sorry?
What year are they?
So this is a 2006, this is 1974, so this one is 50 next year, I think, yeah.
How long did you have these cars for?
So the Porsche is about 2 years. This one, there's a long story here. This was the first classic car that I bought as a classic car to have as not the everyday cars. So this one here is going probably back to 17, 18 years ago, and I sold it and then I bought it back. So yeah, it's got a long history. This is one of life's keepers, one of those hunks of metals that have a lot more than just being metal. They've got personality and they're in your heart.
How do you get into the car?
So this one here, we took it back to the days where you shave the handles and you got a little popper and you like pop the door, and yeah, there you go.
What's it like putting an event like this?
So as a season event holder, I've been doing it since 2007. We built the events at the Shamrock Hotel, and now we're taking our events UK-wide with venues like Wembley and Nebworth, as well as many others. For the WLC here today, with this type of event as well, you've got to think about getting people in and out safely. You've got to make sure you've got spaces for spectators. You've got to have facilities, obviously have some music, so you've got some vibes, but it's all about the cars. So if you haven't got the cars there, you haven't got a show. So it all goes full circle again with cars, music, food, people. And again, the people you get at these shows is what bring the community together and gives the UK car culture such a vibrant beat.
Hey there, tell me who you are.
My name's Bindesh.
And tell me about this car.
So this is a 504 automatic GL from 1979. It's got 97,000 miles on it, and I've owned it since 2008.
Right, so not that long. No. So why did you buy it?
So I bought it, but this is the second 504 I've had. I had one before this. The reason I got, it's like how everybody gets into classic cars. My dad had them in Africa. In Uganda we had loads of these, right? So when we came to this country in 72, this is the only car he recognized, you know, like he knew how to fix it. Yeah. So we had lots of these. We had about 5-6 of these. We had the 7-seat family estate, you know, So all my memories from being a kid, going to the seaside and everywhere, was in these cars, you know. So when I got old enough to own one, I wanted one, and I got I bought one in 2004, 78 from one owner from a guy in Tunbridge Wells. Did it all up perfectly. Then I had that, you know, the thing that classic car guys get, got the itches. Sold it. We spent a load of money on it. Sold it for less than I'd spent on the spray job. The minute the guy came to collect it from Ireland, the minute he drove away, I knew I'd made a mistake. Yeah, and I was gutted. You know, I thought, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, 2008. I gave my brother a kidney, right? And so for my birthday in 2009, he got me this.
Wow, that's amazing! What an incredible story! Wow.
Yeah. So 2008 November, I gave my brother a kidney, and my birthday's in January. So on my birthday, he just drove. A friend of his was selling it. So he told him, you know, if you ever sell this car, give me first dibs. So when he decided to sell it, he told my brother, if you want it, it's yours. Yeah.
And how often do you get to use this now?
In the summer we use it quite a lot. In the summer we get to use it, so we go to as many shows and you know, classic car nights and even Ace Cafe and stuff like that. Yeah. But in the winter it gets put away. It's under covers.
And it's interesting what you said about Africa, because I remember back in the day, the story used to be that you bought one of these here, drive it to Africa, you could sell it there and cover the cost of your holiday.
For many years, until the 80s, they were still doing it. You know? Yeah, that's right. But this car, when my brother bought it, the day he bought it from the guy, took it to the petrol station to put petrol, whatever, yeah? And a Nigerian guy came and looked over it and offered him twice. He goes, I don't care what you paid for it, I'll give you twice. Give it to me now.
That's amazing. What an incredible car. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks so much for bringing it, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Hi, who do we have?
I'm Harry from HTS Motorsports.
Tell us about your car.
My car's the E30 BMW. It's on the L-Reg, which is a late one, 96. But we've got a private plate on the, well, you can't see it's around the back. We've had this for 20 odd years, and slowly just been building it up to what it is now. So we've done the engine conversion, we've done the air ride setup, whole interior. It's an M-Tech, so it's one of the good ones on that.
My dad has the same car. What's different about yours?
The difference between this and your dad's one, your dad's is a two-door, it's a two-door one. It's a 325. This one is a state. It's got a bigger boot, so you can get a lot more shopping in there basically.
Have you owned the car since it was new, or?
Yeah, basically we're like the second owners on it, so it's been with us for a very long time of that, yeah. We've kept it so long because me and my brother, there's two of us, he's TJ, we love our E30s. With E30s, you just can't get a better drive. These new modern cars don't do it for me. It's one of these that does it for me and that.
Yeah, that's what my dad says.
Yeah, I thought so.
What's your favourite thing about the car?
Favourite thing about the car? But it's probably the engine conversion. I've got an M52 2.8 engine in it. So I'm one of the partnerships with WLC Classics. So I'm also Samosa man. So my brother does the car sides, I do the food sides, but we're in this together. So
Are your samosas good?
samosas, you're gonna have to come and try it to see how good they are.
Yeah, I can't wait to get samosas.
That's cool. Come.
We're gonna try samosas from Samosa Man.
Let's see how they're like.
Pretty good.
Pretty good samosa.
Nom.
Very yummy. Very good. Definitely. Thank you, samosa man.
How do you find these events normally?
Busy, really busy. Our Indian tea is our most popular product, let's say, and the kebab rolls. But yeah, it's good, busy.
Are the samosas popular?
The samosas, the veg samosas are really popular, and then the kebab rolls a bit later. But depending on show, we vary. So we'll do like mixed grills and things like that. But it's good. It's a good show. We've done quite a few with WLC now, so yeah, good.
Are they fun?
Yeah, they're good fun. They're a good laugh. We have a good laugh.
My name is Icky Gill.
Tell us about your car.
This is a 1988 300 SL. I bought her about 2.5 years ago. Had a complete overhaul done on it. So it's been resprayed, new leather. Love her to bits, I'll be honest with you. I've always wanted one since I was young. So Bobby Ewing used to drive one in Dallas, and that was my inspiration for buying it.
What about the model on the window?
That was an idea from my kids, so they actually bought it for me. And we actually had number plates made for it as well, so they're the same number plates that are on the car as well. I couldn't get the exact colour, but that's as close as I could get.
You have some strong feelings about Yuzel. What?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm being punished for taking this out. It's a stress reliever for me. So basically, £12.50 every time I take this out. I drive at 500 miles a year. Makes no sense whatsoever. Whereas you can have a 6-litre Lamborghini sitting over there that goes into central London, which they say is ULEZ compliant. So how can this be dirtying the air more than that? And if you have a look around, there must be at least 60% of cars that are not ULEZ compliant here. So this ULEZ business that they're actually talking about is going to kill events like this.
Well, as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of content on ULEZ, the ultra low emission zone, and the fact that it's expanding in August. And a lot of people here have been talking to me about it as well, including these guys who own this Mercedes S-Class, which pretty much is a daily driver. What's your name?
Tan.
And tell me about this car. Actually, introduce yourself first.
Yeah, I'm Harsharan. I'm Tan's dad, and Kirat. I'm Kirat.
And you drive this car pretty much regularly.
This is my daily car for the last 10 years.
And you're going to be affected by ULEZ.
Yes, unfortunately I am. So just trying to speak with everyone around here and see what their views are on the whole ULEZ expansion and see what they're going to do, and just get a bit of guidance really.
And there's a lot of concern amongst the crowd that's here today about ULEZ, isn't there?
Definitely. I mean, that's what we're just gauging opinions. Are the councils likely to delay it? Are they going to go ahead with it? Some councils are thinking of not enforcing the cameras, but you still got to drive through other boroughs to get to where you want to go. So it's not going to really help in that instance. But I'm hoping they just throw it all out of the window.
What's the plan? Are you going to use the car when ULEZ comes in?
Well, obviously, this being a daily driver, it's going to affect him most. But I have an older one as well, a 300 SE W126. Which is just sitting there. That will obviously, it'll have an effect on it.
So what will you do? Will you keep the cars or?
I'm going to keep the car. I've literally just spent in the last 2 or 3 years, I've spent about £10,000 on it, getting bits done mechanically. So for me, I'm going to keep it, and I'll probably just drive it outside of the ULEZ zone. And if I need to come in, I'll pay. You know, it's basically you got to drive it. You know, and that's I don't want to get anything newer. So we'll see. Well, hopefully, you know, in the next couple of months, we'll see how it develops, and then go from there.
Okay, so the main thing to do is to follow my content. Make sure that you're sharing my content and tell everybody.
Brown car guy.
Because I'm trying to keep on top of this and trying to let you know exactly what's going on and whatever I hear about it. Thanks so much, guys.
No worries. Thank you.
Oh yeah, what's your name?
What are you asking me? I'm your dad.
Tell us about your car.
Enough with the questions. Listen, how did you enjoy the show?
Oh, it was great, you know, talking to people about their experience with cars and, you know, how their cars are and their background about their cars.
Some beautiful cars, right?
Yeah, I like the purple one that left, but, you know, it was great. I like the gold and the purple one.
And you even met somebody from your school.
Yeah, someone from my school I met. He kind of looked familiar, so yeah.
Amazing, right?
I also love the pakoras, not the pakoras, the samosas. I want the pakoras though. Can you get me pakoras?
We'll get some pakoras now. Good, big up to Samosa Man. Anyway, fantastic event. Can't wait for the next one. We all had, my son is behind the camera. We all had a great time. We're looking forward to come back again. There he is. And well done, WLC.
Thank you.
Brown car guy.
Why do we have the event next to the planes? Why is it great?
Because Heathrow Airport is just here.
Why is it great? But why is it great?
What do you mean?
Bloody hell, mate. Why
Too
is
famous.
It great?
Too famous.
Honestly, man.
Oh, so you're the brown car guy. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, Mr.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit the like button and share this video as well if you can. And while you're at it, check out these guys who also sponsor my content. I am deeply grateful to them because it helps me to buy new equipment, put fuel in the cars, and yes, buy a cup of coffee. You can do the same. Just go here or right here on YouTube. Just hit these three little dots down here and click on thanks. Make sure you're signed in first. My content is free, but this is how you can help me keep it that way. I may even send you a gift. Oh, by the way, watch this next.